Good times together. We'd go out dancing. When she was pregnant with Lonnie, we'd go to the home place. We went to the officers club, and we were dancing, and the nurse was taking care, saw her doing the jitterbug with me, and she said, "Clara, what in that name are you doing? Don't you know you're pregnant?" And yeah, that was funny as hell. Cause Clara, what did you tell her?
I forget.
But she called it out because she would dance with the jitterbug with me there.
Yeah.
But we had a tremendous amount of good times together, and I was not afraid to fight. It seemed like every time we went someplace, something happened that required immediate attention. And truthfully, if you don't control the issue immediately, it spreads, and it becomes a real riot, so to speak. So that's why I learned, knock him on his butt immediately. You have no problems thereafter, things settle down. I'm going to tell you a story. Record this one, because this is very, very, very... when President Eisenhower came here to Denver to visit, he had a heart attack. And they put him in Fitzsimmons General Hospital. Well, his security crew was Bob Borrego was his name.
Borrego, yeah.
He was the chief security sergeant in charge of taking care of the president. He and I became very good friends. We golfed together. We just became friends because I was first sergeant in the outfit, and he was waiting. When I got transferred to Panama, I had a hard time. I ran into a bunch of bigots that didn't want me to be first sergeant at school. The Pentagon sent me down to Panama to run the school for Latin America as a first sergeant, to control the school. The major that was in charge of the squadron did not like me because I was a Martinez, because I was a Mexican. And he had a white Anglo that he wanted to be first sergeant, who couldn't speak a damn word of Spanish, but he wanted him. So in the meantime, I went and made my complaint. The general put me in charge of the group. The group is the cooks, the bakers, the candlestick makers, the whole 9 yards, everything. And in this particular area, I became pretty well known, because I'll tell you that story later. But sooner or later, I was in charge of the police department, and there was 2 master sergeants that ran the police, and we became fairly, and we got word that President Eisenhower was going to come down to Panama. He got out of the hospital, was going down to see the canal for some reason or other. And then I knew, well, somebody would be coming. If I know him, I'll see Bob Borrego. And I was in charge of the group, and went up to the barracks to make sure there was room for there to be 8 of them. He had a crew of 8. And I went up on top, and making sure ready, and here they come. The 2 sergeants. Sergeant Martinez, we're here to check and see if you could take care of the president's crew. And at that time they were walking in. And he said, "Hi, Lonnie." I said, "Hi, Bob, how you doing?" Their eyes went like this. The lips went like that. And I said, "Yeah, come to the house tonight." I said, "Clara will fix you guys a steak or something." "Okay," he said, "we'll be there." And those 2 sergeants were so damn amazed that they were speechless. Okay. Bob Borrego asked me and Clara, and we had Terry, Lonnie, and David. Wanted to know if we want to see the president's airplane.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, so went through it. He said, "Okay, we'll take you down tomorrow. I'll take you through the president's plane and show you everything." Well, of course, the plane was rigged off. They had all kinds of, you can get just so close to it and everything else. The whole bunch of the military was there. The majors, captains of other places, of other organizations were there. And here comes me, Clara, Terry, and Lonnie and David with Bob Borrego. Walked in, opened the gates for us, all the security. We walked in, saw the airplane all the way through. Coming out, this colonel started going up to get over there. You can't see the plane. He's looking at me, he's looking at us, and he's like this. So you can't see the plane. You can't see the plane. Oh. Words spread throughout. They said, "That sergeant must be a CIA man." That's exactly what they thought it was. Within the week, I was back to the first sergeant school for Latin America, where I was assigned by the Pentagon. Yeah, anytime if I said one word to the officers, yes sir, they would tell me sir. Okay, and the word spread around that I was CIA. Boy, did I take advantage of that. And that was in Panama. Okay, well, cut that story.
Okay.